Today on the channel, we have a fascinating live signal that just printed on NZDCHF. Our quantum regime project indicator has flagged a high probability buy setup on the 30-minute chart, and as you can see, it's already mapped out the entry, stop loss, and potential take profit levels for us. But before we get into the advanced logic of our system, let's start with some classic technical analysis to build the story. Why is this signal appearing now, and what makes it so powerful? Let's dive in. And just a quick reminder, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is purely for educational purposes to demonstrate our analytical process. Okay, first things first, let's get our bearings on the higher time frames. Looking at the 4-hour chart, it's obvious that NZDCHF has been in a strong downtrend. The market structure is clearly bearish, with a series of lower lows and lower highs. We'll mark this major descending trend line as our primary structural boundary. Now, let's drop down to the 1-hour chart to refine this a bit more. On the 1 hour, we can see the momentum of the downtrend has been accelerating. We'll add this secondary trend line to capture the more recent price action. Great! Now we have our higher time frame map. The story so far is bearish. So, why on earth would our indicator fire a buy signal against this trend? Now, let's move to our signal time frame, the 30-minute chart. And here, the picture becomes crystal clear. Look at this. The signal is not firing randomly in the middle of the downtrend. It is firing at the exact moment of a major break in market structure. Price has decisively broken and closed above both the long-term and short-term descending trend lines. This is a classic technical sign that the bearish momentum is exhausted and the bulls may be taking control. This brings us to the first layer of our system's logic, the QRA engine. This signal was generated by our Engine 1. Engine 1 is designed to find reversal setups at points of exhaustion. It first identifies a core structural pivot, in this case, the recent extreme low. It then waits for price to interact with our proprietary bands which measure volatility. Finally, after those conditions are met, it waits for a moving average crossover to confirm the shift in momentum. It's this final cross that prints the arrow, giving us the precise timing for entry. So, our timing is confirmed by both a classic trendline break and our internal engine logic. But a good technical trigger isn't enough. We need to know if the macro picture supports it. This is where our system's real power comes in. Let's look at Pillar 2, the Sentinel regime. As you can see in our indicator's status line, our Sentinel gate is active, and it's analyzing the daily, D1, timeframe for macro confirmation. Our internal mapping for NZDCHF tells us to look at the CHF index. Our Sentinel dashboard showed that the Swiss franc has been incredibly strong, recently hitting an overbought, OB, extreme of 95 on the daily chart. An overbought currency is like a stretched rubber band, it's exhausted and due for a reversal. A weakening Swiss franc is a powerful driver that pushes NZDCHF up. The macro flow is perfectly aligned with our bullish signal. So we have a break of structure, a precise engine trigger, and a powerful macro tailwind. Finally, we look at Pillar 3, the QRC structure. Where did this signal occur? Right after price swept below this key. This is a classic QRC sweep and reclaim, an institutional stop hunt. Smart money pushed the price down to take out the liquidity, and then immediately reversed it. Our signal is firing right at the start of the true move after the manipulation. This is an A+ location. So let's recap. This isn't just a simple trendline break. It's 1. A classic break of structure confirmed by our QRA engine 1. 2. Validated by a sentinel gate showing macro CHF exhaustion. 3. Occurring at an A+ QRC location right after an institutional liquidity sweep. This is the power of trading with multidimensional confluence. If you found this breakdown valuable and want to learn how to see the market with this level of clarity, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for our full daily market analysis and to join our free community of serious traders, click the link in the description to join our public Telegram channel. You don't want to miss our next breakdown. Trade safe, and I'll see you in the next one.